Salut à tous, et on reprend direct là où on s'était arrêté dans l'épisode précédent. Alors, quelques missions. J'ai libéré l'usine. Enfin là, je fais des quêtes pour Sublight. Donc là, il va me falloir Ellie et Nyoka. J'ai enlevé le vicaire, je vais prendre Nyoka. On peut réparer mes armes. Je commence à avoir un beau petit pactole là. Ça fait plaisir. Mais il va me falloir de la thune pour améliorer mes armes par la suite.
Always imagined fabric would be cleaner, fancier.
If you would please leave me and my fur babies be. I've given them enough anxiety for one day. I'll just look. They're trembling.
Certainly does not.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, friend. See? There it goes again.
Donc, on va faire syndicat du Cosmocrime. Il y a Hagen a une piste menant à une juteuse opération de démantèlement. Quand le conseil a des éléments à plusieurs, c'est abandonné, quasiment intact. Bien que la majorité ait déjà été pillée, des agents de Sublight sur Monarch ont récemment découvert un laboratoire secret pendant Alta Vita. Lilia veut embaucher un capitaine indépendant pour récupérer la marchandise. Et on va voir c'est où.
That does it. Time for a drink? Here we go.
Waouh, je vais être plein bientôt.
Don't mess with us.
Maintenant, faut trouver une entrée. déjà été par ici, si je me souviens bien.
Used to be. You can get the best wine on Monarch here.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
La
If this
grosse
place was
ruse.
abandoned, how come it still smells like sweetener and despair?
J'espère qu'il y a un distributeur. Il y en a un. Ça que je vais améliorer la prochaine fois. J'ai déjà niveau 23, mine de rien. J'ai quoi comme arme à vendre là? Alors ça c'est pas mal vraiment, mais je compte pas jouer au fusil à pompe. Ça je vais l'améliorer après. Le reste, je vais le garder, on sait jamais. Je commence à avoir pas mal de modules, ça risque de peser un peu.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants attempting to disengage security protocol priming weapons. Executive level password accepted. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use have a productive.
Bon, ça m'a l'air d'être une mission easy.
Traps everywhere. Watch it.
Beginning.
Here they come.
I got another fight to make.
dérange pas, j'aime bien les petites fusillades comme ça. Bon alors je sais, j'ai toujours pas activé le truc derrière moi. Mais ça va être fait.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why? J'ai 500 cartouches de auto. Nice going.
Nice.
We can get our hands dirty.
Ouais. Bon, je crois que j'ai exploré toute la zone. Temps de revenir en arrière. Comment j'ai pu rater ça, moi?
Okay. Captain, this terminal control... I've got an idea. I'll drop the O2 levels to 19.5%. That's still enough for you. Here goes. I don't plan on dying today.
Maintenant, faut que je retourne je retrouve le chemin vers le terminal. Il va pas être aisé. Bon, ça va.
Captain, I've touched down on Cascadia's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Great. Can we get out of here now? Between the machines and the experiments, my skin feels like it's got mana swarms inside it.
Bon bah ouais, je crois qu'on a fait tout ce qu'il y avait à faire. Mais quel bait. Y a rien.
That's the last of them.
Quelque chose me dit que j'ai déjà été ici. reste encore de la place, c'est bon. Bon, bah, je crois que c'est ce qui s'est passé, hein.
That's the last of them.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill.
On a récupéré ce qu'il nous fallait. Maintenant, il est temps de récupérer.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker. The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
BNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Hope you find some good salvage out there. Swell. Has anyone from HR given you the new employee talk? I don't actually know. Here goes. Welcome to Sublight, where salvage runs thicker than blood. We're still trying out new slogans. Sublight, because what's your alternative? Hey, that's not a bad slogan. Glad to have you on board. We could... no I didn't. Oh, just stay in Miss Lilia's good side. Stealing office supplies is a good way to end up as salvage, if you know what I mean. You're gonna have a short career with that attitude. Just do whatever Miss Lilia says and you'll be fine.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 100... Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in. You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra... Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. I've got a lot on my mind, but I have another job. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084.
Sounds like a major business expansion. It pays to get...
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 get... Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station... But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a... Here, this override bypass should get you into the station systems where you can... And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. Both. Neither. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now... Just be careful. Someone might...
Ok.
I got no clue what half the junk on this desk is for, except the lamp. Improvised weapon.
If I never smell another rat, it'll be too soon.
Weren't you a Sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could... Anything else I can help you with, mister? Chief Junlei Tennyson. Her family's worked on it for... They're run by Miss Hagen. I ought to warn you straight off. Scuttlebutt says some of the jobs they do aren't exactly above board. Let's say there's been times when I heard somebody needed a thing, and somebody else had such a thing, but they weren't inclined to... Now let's say the one who had the thing suddenly found theirs missing, and the one who needed got one. If anyone asks, Sublight says it got salvaged from an old... If anybody could prove them criminals, the board would have put their foot down a long time past. They always got... Something gets nicked or someone turns up... Against is a strong word. Let's say that if you need something the board ain't inclined to sell, you might pay Sublight a shitload of... Oh, gets a mite boring at this desk, you know. Then I get to chatting too much and Commandant Sonia's got... Oops, doing it again. That's what I'm here for.
Hey, bounty hunter. You're welcome here The outlaw scientist fella, right. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what fors of his location, Udon to the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all. With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing.
En fait, je vais revenir m'occuper de lui un de ces jours.
Smell that? Cycled air never tasted so good.
Recycled, manufactured and paid for, more like. I'll take the natural stuff, thanks.
At least I know where all these smells came from.
Welcome back. How can I be of assistance? Certainly. What would you like to hear? My violence inhibitors are a joke. No, really. I only keep them enabled because of how funny they are. As you... Goodbye. We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Je vais garder les mêmes compagnons au moment.
I'd show you around, but I gotta keep watch.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but stealing's such a nasty word. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fit. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this all tune up. Or something else on your mind?
Hey, that's against regulation. What do you think you're doing? Carry on.
You're trying to get us all in. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Pour de la répute.
You should know you're getting... What can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. I didn't mean for... This has been... I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kid... Oh, perhaps they were right. After all, what have I built? Stellar Bay... Please, I can't think about this right now. Celia, schedule 30 minutes of in...
I'll pad it out with an extra 50.
Now, was there something else you need?
Mais je peux pas aider les rebelles?
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
The cool evening. All right. Before all this, I was a... The certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled creativity and personal growth.
Freedom from reliable plumbing on occasion, but I'll take cold shower.
Exactly. I haven't. Meanwhile, we seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. Why have you come? All right. Why have you...
Oh, c'est dommage, je vais pas pouvoir aider les rebelles. Il me fight un peu, du coup j'y vais à pied.
It's the strangest thing. I still can't receive any incoming off-world communications. Architect have mercy. Phineas only works with the most ruthless... Wait, don't hurt me. Here, take the... I may have a secret for you. Ask me what you will. They are a curious lot. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. Not much, admit it. Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information. How low you see me. Sure.
Nicely done.
Bon bah j'ai pas le choix que de collaborer avec machin. Apparemment j'ai dû couper leur transmission sans le vouloir.
You should know, What can I do for you? Oh, yes.
Try to control.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as grand. And the bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. See, that doesn't even make sense.
Hardly the point, sir.
Help us with this final matter, and we won't need to broadcast anymore. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating...
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Already? I'll complete the Bolt 52 in no time. I dare say.
You're getting ahead.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board.
I don't know what you think you're gonna accomplish. I'd just as soon reorganize it in...
You can't build anything that way.
It's fun.
But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52 with that...
It's actually very...
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL? Or... I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we... I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and...
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Good luck in all that you do.
En fait, il fallait stopper les deux communications.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you one later.
The cool evening air refreshes my...
What's going on here?
battle scars. Love to get my hands on whatever did that.
Oula.
That's the last of him.
J'ai l'impression que je me suis un peu perdu. Du coup, ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais tout simplement utiliser la TP. Faut pas que cette vidéo dure trop longtemps. Cet épisode. Je vais déjà finir cette quête.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of rain. Yes, indeed. But before we get down to it...
Come on, do you really want to get invested in the details?
Is that so? I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you... I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relate. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood?
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel...
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void blasted hell is that?
Evet.
Black holes. Did you see that? Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its... Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure... Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long. Which means, get off my void damn chat.
Ok, c'est là qu'il faut faire le choix de qui on va aider. Bon, bah ça sera pour la prochaine vidéo. Parce que là, ça va bientôt faire 1h15, là. Bientôt 1h30. Et je vais m'arrêter là pour cette vidéo. Et dans la prochaine, on va aller continuer la mission principale. Et ensuite, on fera 2-3 missions compagnons, 2-3 quêtes annexes, etc. Merci d'avoir regardé. Et à la prochaine pour la suite. Ciao.